I have an interesting one for you. What happens when a DoorDash customer is labeled top customer? What does this actually mean? What does it mean for you as a Dasher? Nothing is ever good as a new DoorDash update. Is this one any different? We have all heard of Top Dasher. Some of us were actually one at some point, including myself. Some of you guys still have Top Dasher in your area. You are very lucky. But what classifies a customer as a top customer? Is it a made up name and a title to make them feel better? Is it a way for them to control Dashers to do a better job? Well, today we are going to go into this new development and DoorDash update. Is this a trick to get Dashers to give good service? And towards the end, I'll let you know if this could mean more money for Dashers like you. What is a top customer? Interesting, right? Before we even get into the whole details of this, I do not know if it is on certain orders. The order I did that this popped up on was a shop and deliver, which to me makes sense because it's more customer focused, customer service driven. So here's what happened. I took one this morning and okay, pay, so to speak, but high item count, not that big of a deal. But right under the customer's name, this appears. Like, what the heck is that? So this is what it actually said. Top customer, deliver with care. Extra attention to this order could lead to higher tips and ratings. Double check the order and follow any instructions. And I'm like, interesting. What the heck does that mean? Now, granted, the customer was very interactive with me throughout the whole shop. She was talking to me about substitutions. I did my normal. I treated her like I would treat every customer because I don't believe in giving customer preferences. I'm going to give every customer my undivided attention and the best service I can possibly provide. So to me, that was weird all in itself. Now, here's the tricky part on all of this. So get it delivered, fine. No, I did not get a higher tip. Nothing has come through that I know of as far as ratings are concerned. So to me, that's complete BS altogether. But the payout wasn't fantastic when you do the base pay versus what the customer gave the DoorDash driver. So, what qualifies this customer to be a top customer? Now, I tried to do some research on this, and it's either so brand new that there isn't any information on this. It could be a test, but usually tests DoorDash puts in their website somewhere information that if you see something, it'll be there. There is absolutely nothing that tells customers or Dashers what a top customer is. And of course, I do my own speculating, which a lot of this video is definitely going to be about. Now, in my case, tip-wise, I don't see how this customer should have been a top customer unless it is a label generated between DoorDash and the customer, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the Dasher. But as a Dasher, we have a different mindset, right? We think, well, if I'm going to get paid more, this customer is technically, I'm going to use the word VIP. Don't you think that the payout should be worth the title. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm taking this a little too far. But then I went down the rabbit hole of thinking, and I was thinking, so if a customer orders, and it's hypothetically, if a customer orders, say, 25 items and they tip $2, are they still considered a top customer? Depending on what the criteria they have, DoorDash has for this customer. That's pretty messed up if you really think about it. God, I hope that's really not the case. So another question I had was, is this DoorDash's way of tricking drivers to get good customer service? If that's the case, that's sad. If they have to put in a little bit of lingo just for a dasher to give good service, come on, that's pretty sad. But are they trying to trick the drivers? And this is the reason why. So I'm going to go back to the original statement. Extra attention to this order could lead to higher tips and ratings. Could. But man, it sounds really enticing, doesn't it? Like, ooh, if I give this customer like my above and beyond, I'm guaranteed money. I'm guaranteed that extra rating, right? No. You can't control what the customer tips. You can't control what the customer rates you. Like, that's their own decision. Unfortunately, it's something we've been fighting since the beginning of DoorDash. But DoorDash makes it appear to the dasher, hey, take care of this customer because they'll take care of you. That is a bunch of BS, I have to tell you. But it's all in the wording. So what do you think? Do you think this is DoorDash's way of tricking dashers to pick out items and make sure that you get all the items that are on this customer's list? Be diligent. Is this DoorDash's way of controlling the dashers in doing shopping pays? Now, granted, I did a couple today, and I did not see it on every single order. But we're going to get into right now what qualifies this customer as a top customer. Okay, this part of the video is all complete speculation. I have zero facts on what I'm saying is absolutely true or correct. So we're going hypotheticals here. So what qualifies a customer as a top customer? Now, the only thing I can really possibly compare it to is Instacart, right? So Instacart, and I wish DoorDash actually did this, but Instacart tells you right next to the customer's name how many orders they've done on the platform. So is this top customer based off of how many orders that they have placed through DoorDash? Possibly. That would actually make some sense. Do you have to be a Dash Pass customer in order to get this special VIP treatment? Maybe. You know, in years past, I don't know whether it's still relevant. Possibly it is, but customers used to have to pay to get priority service to get their orders quicker. Does that even exist anymore? I don't even know. Let me know if you know if that's true. But is this that type of program? Could be. But that's pretty icky on the customer's end if you have to pay extra in order to get good service. But I wouldn't put it past DoorDash to make money off of the customer, more money off the customer. That can make sense. It can't be, honestly, tip amount and how much they appreciate the driver, because that wasn't so much in my case. So that's not it. I want to know what the qualifications are for this top customer. I would really like to know. Wouldn't you like to know? So what do you think are the top requirements to be a top customer? Well, they don't have to maintain a high acceptance rate just like we do. Already they have an advantage over the driver. Does this mean more money for us DoorDash drivers? No. DoorDash just lied to each and every one of us with this one. It's all going to go back to the wording. The wording is could lead to higher tips and ratings. Could. DoorDash thinks we're stupid. We are not stupid on this one. I have to tell you. Could you possibly get a bigger tip? Yes, you absolutely could possibly. There's always potential, but there's potential with every DoorDash order because a customer can add a tip after delivery, and that includes food delivery. Yeah, I don't buy it. I think it is a tactic to get Dashers to do what DoorDash wants, even though we should be doing it regardless. I think this is a way of them dangling something over the Dashers' head again in order to get them to do something and to make this customer priority or whatever you want to put in there. Extra attention, I think, is the word that they actually used. It's crazy to me. So, what do you think? Have you seen this on food delivery yet? This I'm actually really curious about, and whether this is on all forms of delivery on DoorDash. What do you think of this whole new top customer? I want to hear from all of you because I know you guys want to say something about it. You know, if you are struggling to make money on DoorDash and your goal is normally $100 and you're struggling to make it, well, you're going to want to check this video out next, and I'll see you over there.